Hey everybody, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Style. Got an unboxing today. Thursday boots, as you know, by clicking on the video. This is their dress shoe, their Aviator Dress Oxford, I guess Aviator Wingtip Oxford. So before we get completely into it, so I actually have had an Aviator before. They had an old, old way that they did it, with a square toe or a squared off toe, and it was Goodyear welted, whereas this is Blake stitched. So I actually had a pair of the other ones for a low price dress shoe comparison I did, a long time ago. Ended up selling them on, I don't know, Poshmark or something like that. Ended up not really liking the squared off toe, even though I thought the shoes were a pretty good value. Also, since I bought this on a Black Friday sale, I needed to replace my Canyon colored belt because one of my favorite belts, because it matches so much stuff. You wouldn't think it would, but it's kind of like a, this sort of like, okay, well, this isn't, yeah, that's pretty disappointing. This is nothing like the other one I had. I wouldn't even call this Canyon. Maybe it's, yeah. So they've changed the way they did the leather on the belt. Okay, so that's disappointing. I know this is not the video is not about this belt, but this doesn't look anything like the Canyon leather. And even, yeah, it doesn't even change color. So, all right, well, I will be sending that back. Yeah, that's disappointing. Okay, well, enough about that. Black Friday sale, though, you buy a pair of shoes, you get, a belt for $40 instead of $80, but, they've changed the leather for Canyon, so I don't like it. That's really disappointing, actually, and a bad way to start the video. But, here we are. All right, so Black Aviator, like I said, size 10. This is the size I wear in Captains, the size I wear in Vanguards. So, if you're interested in sizing advice, we'll see if these fit. I think they probably will, but here we go. So I haven't had a pair of black dress shoes of any kind for many, many years. So there we go. So first thing you can see, and this is, likely a problem with a lot of wingtips or anything with broguing, right? Like you've got this here, which is probably hard to get it to stay down because it's such a fine tip, but I feel like they should find a way anyways. So your options really are to try to, I don't know, force it down if you can, or just to take some fingernail clippers and like clip a little bit off so that the edge doesn't stick up that much, because that's, I don't know, to me that's pretty annoying. Not all shoes have that. Shoes in this price range honestly do. Leather sole, yeah, we're not starting out good, are we? Leather sole, stitching looks good. So I guess one thing I do notice instantly, I don't have the other ones to compare, but since these are Blake stitched instead of Goodyear welted, I can tell the weight difference. These are quite lightweight, which is exactly what I wanted. So good points there, good marks for being lightweight. Let's look up close at some of the broguing. It looks pretty good. I do like, there's always, each brand does sort of like a different design, how they do their, their lacing with the Oxfords, how they do the broguing, how it connects, the angle of the, the sweeps. I think these are a pretty attractive design overall, which is why I bought them. All right, so flat black waxed laces. Yeah, a little bit of a, let's take those out. It's going to be hard to see because it's black on black, but yeah, you've got a padded insole, a leather-lined padded insole, fully leather-lined interior, a little more close-up of the heel here, and the heel stack. So you've got the leather all there. A little bit of rubber on the back. Thursday genuine leather, made in small batches. So yeah, construction of the shoe looks really good, feels really good. Blake stitching, instead of having a welt that everything, that has two stitches going through, Blake stitch basically has the leather turned under and then stitched from the inside down through the upper, which is turned under, and then through the sole. So a lighter construction method, more commonly used on dress shoes than Goodyear welting. Goodyear welting is more of a boot thing because it's more for, toughness and water resistance, whereas generally with dress shoes you don't need those. But yeah, let's check this out here. All right, so again, same thing. I mean, like, it's frustrating because if they know that that's always going to be the case, they should modify the design to not have that cut there. You know, because it's probably flat, and then as they're stitching this on, you know, because of the pressure, it sticks it up. Like, it makes sense. It's not like a quality thing. It's just a design thing. You know, do something to change that so that's not the case on every pair, because I think it's annoying. But yeah, as long as these fit well, I'm just going to take some fingernail clippers and clip that edge off, and then you probably won't even be able to tell, and everything should be fine. But let's take a closer look here at number 2. Okay, looking good so far. Don't see any issues. Yeah, leather smells good. Nice even tone of black. You know, it's got some sheen, but not too much sheen. You know, it's definitely not patent or anything like that. I think it's a really attractive shoe. Yeah, look at the bottom here. Don't see any issues. Cool. All right. Well, there they are. All right, so I'm going to pause this, put them on, and we'll see how they fit. All right, so the answer is that yes, they do fit. They actually feel really good. The insole, or the insert that has a little bit of cushioning, feels pretty nice. And I'm not going to be wearing these daily or anything like that, so a little bit of foam cushioning is appreciated, even though, you know, it does wear out quicker than all leather. But yeah, you know, wearing them with these sort of random gray chinos that I have, generally wouldn't wear them with chinos, but yeah, there's sort of like a burgundy and gray sock that I have. Yeah, pretty nice shoe. I think it fits well. So yeah, the sizing advice of going down half from what you wear in your sneakers. So I generally wear maybe like a 10.5 in sneakers. These are 10s, which also matches most of the high quality footwear that that I have, which would be like size 10. Also, like I mentioned in the beginning, Thursday Captain, Thursday Vanguard, also wear those in size 10. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.